I am Good Morning America Radio's Hillary Barsky. Clay Aiken talks about his new album, On My Way Here. Good morning, Mr. Aiken.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
I have to tell you, I come here early in the morning. I saw the Claymates. They have their lawn chairs. They're camped out since midnight.
Really? Yeah, I know they were next door. They've just pretty much lived here on Broadway on 7th Avenue in Times Square for the last few nights because they were camped out in front of the Virgin Megastore the other day. Oh goodness, I don't know what they see. I don't know what the point is.
They love you.
They've gone crazy.
In fact, they say, "Do you know Clay?" No, when you did Spam-A-Lot here on Broadway, were the Claymates camped out as well?
I don't know that they camped out, but they were there in full force. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every single night we had a good crowd of energetic individuals in the audience, for sure.
It must warm your heart.
It does. No, I'm always confused. I don't quite understand what the heck what are you doing? Seriously. Like, for a while after the show, you understand the hype after American Idol, but it's been 5 years now and they're still with me. I keep thinking eventually they're just going to, I don't know.
Can I tell you an explanation? Cindy Crawford was just on with us, and we were talking about you, how wonderful you are, and I said, he has all these adoring fans. And her explanation is because you are so lovable. They view you in a sense as someone they want to nurture, like a son.
I think that happens to some, but it runs the gamut. There's
some
who are like that, and there's some who are, who... We get very interesting letters with their motivations for why, and some of them think I am. Let's just say I'm not as wonderful as they think I am. Let's put it that way. But who really is?
Well, that's true. No one's perfect, except us. Your new album, On My Way Here. It's been about 5 years.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since we've done anything original. Mm-hmm. We did a Christmas album, and then another album of love songs in between Measure of the Man and this one. And so we kind of wanted to make sure we found songs this time that said something. Instead of just putting out a bunch of songs that sounded right, we wanted to make sure that the lyrics also had a little bit of a, hey, haven't done anything new for 5 years, so this is why, or this is what's happened,
What was your source of inspiration?
Actually, the song On My Way Here, we were going to do just that regular old studio album where we just pick songs and put them in, and we found this song On My Way Here, and I said, you know what, this is an amazing song. It's got a great message. It's got, it talks about the experiences people go through in their lives that kind of make them who they are, and so I said, let's try to make the whole album like this. I mean, why not? I mean, it's been 5 years. I want to say something important. I want to say something different. So, everything that I've learned in my life has been because of an experience. It hasn't been because someone told me. I mean, I even remember being in school to be a teacher. And of course you get you do all your homework and you write all your papers about what to do in a classroom setting. And then you get into the classroom and you use none of it. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's life experience.
Not that you don't use any of it. I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. But, you learn much more in the classroom, or I learn much more in life. So, we try to find songs that, even if they didn't necessarily speak to something completely personal for me, they spoke to something in that human condition of growing and maturing and becoming an adult, or becoming, I don't know, wiser maybe. I don't pretend to think that I am, but
speaking of an adult, which you are, but are you gonna be turning 30 this year?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Now, is that weird for you? Does it wig you out, or how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Maybe wait till I get there, and then I'm a little freaked out about it right now. I've been writing the 2 in front of my age for so long, and I still find myself saying things like, in my 28 years, or oh crap, 29 years, oh crap, almost 30. It's pretty interesting. I don't know that I'm looking forward to it, but everybody I've talked to says, when you hit 30, everything's great. Things change and you become, I don't know.
I think every decade is probably significant.
Oh, I'm sure. But
like you talk about life experiences, I think your 30s are different than your 20s.
Oh, sure. But I don't know, all my peers are like in their 20s. Mm-hmm. Everybody who's in this industry, the music industry, is 18. I'm becoming a grandfather at this point. And what was so crazy is when we were on the set of the show today, there was a classroom of students from fifth grade students, and I had to ask them how old they were. And, they were 10 and 11, so I was okay. But I'll constantly find myself, I'll get on a plane or I'll be somewhere, and a mom will have her 4 or 5-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid with them. And they'll be like, the mom will say, oh, do you know who that is? And the kid will look at her like, no. And I say, they weren't born when I was on Idol yet. And it freaks me out when a 7-year-old child was only 2 when I was on American Idol. And they have, oh, God.
Don't tell. I'm a little older than you are. So, yes, it really freaks you out. Also, Spamalot. Did you have fun doing it on Broadway?
Oh, my God, I loved it. I didn't expect that I would either. Not that I didn't expect I would have fun, but I didn't expect it to be as much fun as it was.
I'm Hillary Barsky, and this is Good Morning America Radio.